Another momentous occasion. 2,000 subscribers. What is wrong with you? Why would you watch this? But yes, 2,000 subscribers. That means surely another 0 to 60 test. It has to, doesn't it? So that being the case, what other vehicle could we do 0 to 60 in? BX. It's going to be in it. Going to be the BX. We can compare it to what the van managed. I imagine it will be better. By how much, I am not sure. But I should think it will be a fair bit easier to get to 60 in this than in the van, in Vecchi the van. Vecchi the van being no, disastrous is a strong word, but it's an accurate one. But yeah, it's been a bit of a wild ride. 2,000 subs. I mean, in the context of, you know, all the other big car channels on YouTube, 2,000 is nothing, but it's more than I thought I was going to get, so I'm delighted. Honestly, I'm really happy. I think that's amazing. I haven't planned to do a special for every 1,000 subscriber marker that I pass, but then to be honest, I can't imagine I'd be getting much higher than 2,000. I think this is going to plateau now, because all the oddball people that want to see what I'm prattling around with have seen it, or are seeing it, and I'm there now, so there can't be more people in the world that want to see more of this. It's just a bit crazy. So yeah, I thought, well, we might as well get the draggy box out again and see what the old girl can do. Oh, there's a Sierra Cosworth coming the other way. No, is it? I don't know. Yeah, it was a Cosworth. Amazing. Oh, the road I want to go down is closed. Fantastic. Okay. What are you going to do there, my friend? Oh dear. An MGB GT. Yeah, I can't quite believe it really. I think 2,000 subs. When I started this channel, it was really because I bought that SM. Did I mention I've got a Citroen SM? You know, the awesome Maserati engines, super cool, owned by rock stars and Jay Leno and Johan Cruyff. Yeah, I got one of them. So, yeah. But I started this channel because I got the SM. And I don't really know why else I did it. It was all just a bit of a... I'm quite a... You may have noticed, quite a spontaneous person, and I just kind of do things. If I get an idea, I think, oh, I'll just do that. Without thinking anything else of it, without thinking anything through. So, and yeah, for some reason, YouTube seemed to be the thing. So, here we are, out driving the BX. So we shall head to the same test space that we did with Vecchi. Vecchi, of course, achieved 57.26 seconds for the 0 to 60 run. Although I use the term achieved in its loosest sense. I think had foisted upon it would be the better way of putting it. But yeah, 57.26, and that was achieved by skipping first gear, which could be considered cheating. I think on this car, I don't think we'll need to skip that. I think first gear will be absolutely fine. I think it's entirely expected that we'll be doing it in first gear. But we shall see what happens. It is a good car. This it's been quite a good companion actually over the last sort of few months really. I mean, it's been on the road. Now, as I say, it's worth pointing out with these 0 to 60 runs, it's not scientific. If you're expecting a book time, if you research your book times and your car is 9.2 seconds or something, you can't expect to hit exactly the same thing, because we're not on a test track. If we're on a test track, you could do a full bore launch with, whatever means necessary to get the fastest time. That's what a manufacturer would do. Oh, on the road, I can't do that. Right, so a 0 to 60 run in the BX, and I thought I would film it here as well, so you can see the dials. So you see the wacky rev counter, which is VFD, not LCD, as is often it's often thought that it's LCD. It's a funky little gauge cluster there. I hope it comes out in the video. I'm very much still finding my way with the camera. I'll do a proper video on the BX, just out and about driving it, so everyone can see what it's like with all the funky controls and whatnot. I'm just making my way to my test track. Oh, it smells of poo around here. Farmyard. Blech. I can see a Nissan Primera Estate and a Montego. No, Maestro even. What's going on? Oh, and there's a car coming. It wasn't an interesting car, it was a Volkswagen Passat, I think, I don't know. Pretty similar, aren't they? Yeah, so when you're looking at the dials in a BX, in the Mark 1, that isn't a GT or a Sport, because they have different dials, as this camera will be picking up, you've got a roller can speedo up here, like a rotating drum, and at the bottom you've got the revs, which is like a little strip. It's actually a VFD unit, not LCD, as everyone might assume, and definitely not LED, because this is 1983. And then you've got a fuel gauge here that doesn't work very well, and an oil gauge there that does work, but it only works for 5 seconds, which is actually its design. And then you've got the miles up here, the odometer, and a resettable trip there, which jams every time it gets to 99.9. Right, we are ready. 3, 2, 1. That's 30. It's far, far, far faster than Vicky. 50. And we're there. Okay, did that seem a little bit slow? I mean, obviously, I'll check the phone in a minute and see what the result was, but I mean, the speedo whips round pretty quick, and yeah, I don't know, maybe I suppose it's only a 1.6, isn't it? It's just a cooking model. Why do they call them cooking models? Cooking signifies you're heating something, making it hot, like a hot hatch. So, yeah, it's bizarre that. Yeah, I'm a bit stumped, if I'm honest. Right, let's have a look. Oh, you want me to say the time? Is that right? 35.38. 35.38 seconds. I mean, I suppose on the positive, that's faster than Vecchi. Comfortably so. Comfortably faster than Vecchi, but because of course the book time on a BX 1600 is the book time is sorry, bear with me a minute. 1983 Citroen BX 16 TRS. $10.7. Not, and what did I get? 35.38. So that's 20. My maths are bad, but I think that's 25.5 seconds slower. Wow. 25 seconds slower. What's the book time on an Iveco daily van? Isuzu Ital Design Jaguar, not in there. 25.5 seconds. Man, that seems really slow. 25.5 behind what the book says it would. I mean, I know it's an old car, but it's not really the way I wanted to end the 2000 sub special, but I guess it's not a high performance car, is it? I actually found my tyre pressure monitoring gauge, or measuring device, or just tyre pressure gauge is probably the normal word for it. 29 on the nose, exactly what it should be. So I'm thinking, could it be flat tyres? Could it be perhaps the tracking if the wheels are towing in? It could be that there's some kind of friction, there's something holding it back. I've checked the second choke, it's working because I turned that screw 90 degrees. It's just bizarre. I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be where the book figure would be, but 35 seconds. I was really enjoying that car. Oh well. Thanks, I guess. Gonna go home and try not to cry. Oh, it's so annoying. 35 seconds. It's ridiculous. I'll tell you what, cars, I'm just sick of them.